Welcome to Elemental Hypertech and the world's first time travel game. Introducing the world's first interactive movie. Tribe, Architect, Creator, Engineer, Hidden 7. Topic, Movie and Game. Today's date is June 20th, 2020. Introduction. Welcome to the world's first interactive movie. Do you have a role to play? What is your part? The choices and decisions you make will have an influence, cause, and effect on each character. You can also be a player and participant. Each character will have qualities, traits, and flaws. The backdrop will be around the introduction of time travel to the world on 8/8 of 2019 with the world's first time travel game, which provided an alternative course found serendipitously. If you would like to be a part in developing the game and interactive movie, please reach out to elementalhypertech.com. Architects, creators, engineers are welcome. This is an open source, player and performance-driven movie. We will have great heroes and villains rise and fall. Each of us have shared goals, but also personal goals. What we explore and discover on our journey is up to us. We will begin with Chapter 3. But first, I'd like to share where we left off with Chapter 2, an update to those who have already become members, players, and students. But in the comments section, we can explore the past through the mind, the element of air. Back in time to Chapter 2. We can move forward in time to the future to Chapter 4. Through your interactions, comments, and experiences shared, we can discover our future selves and connect with our future. The gut, the element of water. We can stay in the present, the ever-present now. Wow, how? The heart, will, and desire. The element of fire. Dig deeper or achieve and accomplish. There is a fourth aspect to time, but that is private. In the comments section or on the Elemental Hypertech website, cast your guidance, assistance, and mentorship to any character. Help those characters become better versions of themselves. If they improve, it is because of you, meaning your improvement has inspired and motivated each hero, player, actor, and villain. Through the world's first interactive movie and game, we can all improve our skills, talents, and deeds. Thank you in advance to all the players, members, students, and observers. To the people who asked about the movie and who wanted to play a role in helping create it or being a part of it, this is for you. This is where we are within the movie, and we offer this to the world as an interactive experience, so that way each of you get to have a say in what happens to the characters, to the villains, to the heroes. So this is the world's first interactive movie, and what I wanted to do is start with Chapter 3, but I think we should lay the groundwork of where we left off with Chapter 2, the ending dialogue, just to give everybody kind of a perspective on one level, and then we'll go into Chapter 3, and we'll build some different scenes that we're creating to give you an idea of what kind of characters and what kind of movie this is going to be, how it relates to time travel. So thank you very much for your interest in the world's first interactive movie, a movie that is also about time travel. Chapter 2, ending dialogue, to bring everybody current. Man, enough about your silly quest to take over the core. Son, you need to focus on the game. This is your only chance to make things right, and you know this. You cannot win on this timeline. The young man, How could you say that? What is the point of all this training, then? The man. Think of this timeline as a roulette wheel. There is red, black, red, black. You know that the red and black exist to give us the illusion of choice. Choose either black or red. It does not matter. They are both the same. Young man. What about the green? What does the green exist? Man. The green exists to give the house an advantage. What you need to ask yourself is, who is the house? Who is the real person playing the game? Is it the person putting the chips down, or the one spinning the wheel? The green is what defines our reality. If we do not allow these green moments in our life, we are stuck forever existing in the black and red. We call this serendipity. Serendipity gives us what those in the gambling world called chance. Do you feel that we have a chance? Are we the house, or are we putting the chips down? Decide that, and you decide who wins the game. Until next time. All right, and then chapter 3. Night. Outside the security gate of a warehouse, 2 armed guards stand sentry at the entrance. Although it is dark and hot out, the 2 guards are dressed in business suits wearing sunglasses. They both resemble ex-military and look battle-hardened. In unison, they look to the right as a black sedan approaches, headlights off. Lights flash 3 times as the car pulls up to the gate. A guard walks to the car and opens the door. A man steps out. He is tall, built, and middle-aged, has fiery red hair and a crew cut, and looks like ex-military. He glances at both the guards but says nothing as they escort him through the gate, stopping at the door. The door is made of heavy, reinforced steel, with a slide plate built in. He knocks. The slide opens up to reveal a cybered-out teenager, head shaved and wearing sunglasses with wires protruding from various points of his skull. He looks over to the man briefly before slamming the slide closed. Various sounds of locking mechanisms click into place. A steel bar is slammed open and the door swings wide, revealing... Would you like to know more? ElementalHypertech.com. Night, the Crypt. The door opens to the teenager dressed in late 80s punk garb, complete with chains and patches on a black leather jacket. He is short and slender. Chinese dragon tattoo on his neck and head with various blinking circuit boards attached to the outside of his jacket. Stepping through the antechamber, we can hear faint sounds of electronic music coming from the outside of the inner door. The teenager opens the door to a blast of music and flashing lights. The interior to the warehouse resembles nothing like the outside, like the CES convention threw up in an aircraft hangar. Massive LED displays are hung up in various points on the rafters. Professional lights dart all across the room. 100 or more people of various genders and ages are spread out in different workstations, each with the latest in computer tech, all happily coding away. The teenager leads the man through a series of modified cubicles to one corner of the warehouse. They stop at a room surrounded by copper mesh, a Faraday cage. He pulls out of his pocket a key card and swipes it across the mag lock next to the wire mesh door. The light clicks green. Another door, the one resembling polished white marble, has a biometric retina scan. He places his left eye in the scanner. The door clicks open. They enter an anti-static room that is filled with the sound of server fans. The two walk through the door and proceed past the massive rack of computer equipment for a long beat before arriving at another door on the far side of the room. This door is simply wooden with a nameplate that reads, The Keeper. Before they are able to knock, a high-pitched voice with an English accent says, Keeper, enter! Both the teenager and man open the door and enter. It is a modest office space with wooden desk. Mounted to the wall are 6 PC monitors. On the desk is a mechanical keyboard. In front of the desk are two ugly 70s style chairs, one red, one orange. The keeper is mid-30s, average build, white hair, dressed in a suit jacket and lavender t-shirt. He wears the same style sunglasses as everyone else in the warehouse. He motions for the man to sit. He shoos the teenager out. The teenager quickly leaves, shutting the door behind him. The man sits in the red chair, on the right, in front of the desk. The two men stare at each other for a beat, sizing each other up and waiting for the first one to speak. Finally, the keeper speaks first. Would you like to know more? ElementalHypertech.com. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoy the movie and the game.